Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Stewart, and I've been practicing chiropractic for over 16 years. I'm also the owner of the Center for Wellness and Rehabilitation right here in Glen Rock, New Jersey. At the center, we have a number of services that include chiropractic, massage therapy, acupuncture, weight management, and nutritional advice. We use these services as a well-rounded approach to your health. If you're suffering from a condition that you want remedied, or you have good health and you want to just enhance your overall lifestyle, give us a call. Maybe there's something that we can do to not only remedy your condition, but also to enhance your overall lifestyle and help you maintain a healthy life. Chiropractic is a natural form of healthcare that directly deals with the spine and nervous system. They have a very intimate relationship. And you can imagine that the nervous system directly controls every single function of the body. Therefore, with every disease process, the nervous system has to be involved. If the spine is interfering with the nervous system and the way it's coordinating function with the rest of the body, then it's going to reduce the amount of health that someone has. A chiropractor directly deals with that relationship. A chiropractor goes in, evaluates the spine, how it's affecting the nervous system, and how that might be negatively affecting the overall health of the human form. So if you're having any conditions that you feel are unexplainable, you're not getting the results you're looking for, if it's not me, go to some chiropractor and get advice on how to take care of the problem. After a comprehensive evaluation by your chiropractor, the form of treatment is determined. Every treatment that a chiropractor does really centers around the main form of treatment, which is a spinal adjustment. A spinal adjustment is when a chiropractor puts his hands on your body and moves the spinal bones in a very specific direction to remove interference to your nervous system. When the interference to the nervous system is removed, it allows your body to function more efficiently. So if you're dealing with anything from asthma to allergies, to spinal pain, to numbness, tingling, radiating pain, and the chiropractor is able to remove that interference, the body's going to be able to function more efficiently and you'll be healthier in general. When I was 16 in high school and playing varsity baseball, I started to notice I was getting back pain with some sciatic symptoms, which is numbness and tingling into my buttock region. And my mother, thankfully, knew a chiropractor in the area named Dr. Charles Paolino. I went to Dr. Paolino, and within 6 treatments, the symptoms associated with my back pain and my sciatic pain were completely gone. So that was my first experience with a chiropractor. My second experience with a chiropractor was a year later when I woke up one morning and I couldn't move my neck. It was so painful, I had to hold my breath. And again, I went to Dr. Paolino, and within 3 or 4 treatments that included the spinal adjustment and some other therapies such as muscle stimulation, the problem had dissipated significantly and I was able to go back to my normal activities. So those were my personal first experiences with chiropractic and what led me to believe that chiropractic could be a good profession for me. When I first started practicing, I had a mother come into my practice with a baby. Now I thought when they came in I was going to be treating the mom, but the mom had actually brought the baby in to get treated. What happened was the baby was having difficulty going to the bathroom for 3 months, and the pediatrician kept telling the mother that she was just going to have to grow out of it. However, it was the mother was just so distraught that she had to get some form of care. So when the mother came in 2 days before Thanksgiving, I told her that I'm not going to treat the condition specifically, but I'm going to do my very best to try and make your baby's body function more normally and more efficiently. And of course, the principles of removing neurological interference was really what I was trying to educate the mother about. So unfortunately, I was leaving for Thanksgiving for 4 days, and I was only going to be able to see the baby for 1 treatment. So I adjusted the baby, and all through Thanksgiving, I thought about the baby, hoping that the baby was better, but wasn't sure. And then when I got back on Monday morning after Thanksgiving, the mother had called me in tears, saying that whatever I did helped the baby become more normal in going to the bathroom, and he was going to the bathroom more regularly, and she was extremely happy with the results. So although that was over 10 years ago, that's the one experience I have as a chiropractor that really sticks out in my mind. The second experience is when an older gentleman came in to see me and said he had double vision. And he said, "Doc, can you help me?" I said, "Well, I'm not going to treat your double vision, but I'm going to treat your body so that your body functions more efficient neurologically, and we are going to remove any interference that might be going to your eyesight." So after doing a comprehensive evaluation with x-rays and some neurological testing and some manual testing, I was able to determine that there was definitely some interference to the nerves in the neck that go to the eyes. So after 12 treatments, I was able to restore this person's eyesight and allowed him to drive to work every day, where for a month he was unable to drive himself because of his vision issues. So these are two experiences that you wouldn't think were neurospinal conditions, but were helped through chiropractic and stick out in my mind as two of the most profound experiences I had with patients. The difference between a medical approach and a chiropractic approach is that the medical approach is mechanistic in origin. What that means is that if you have a heart problem, if you have a stomach problem, if you have a liver problem, if you have a bladder problem, the medical approach would deal directly with that organ. The chiropractic approach is a more holistic, vitalistic approach, which means that we deal with the human body as a whole, and we find out what the original cause of the problem is and try and help you remove that cause. So if you're having any symptoms associated with conditions like fibromyalgia, allergies, asthma, childhood ear infections, or any other health condition that you may be dissatisfied with your results of your treatment, consult the Center for Wellness or Rehabilitation or some other healthcare practitioner that will find out the source of your problem and give you ways in which you can remediate the problem.